Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be using ColourPop's new Valentine's Day collection. This is the 143 palette, and I believe their full collection has 3 palettes. This is the 143 and it has about 5 shades in the palette. So I'm going to be using this one today. This one's like a really fun one. There's one that's like a little bit more like a soft pink, and then there's one that's like more red burgundy. So I'm gonna use this one. This one's like a fun one because it's like bright pink. On my lids I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. I'm gonna start off with this color here called Love of My Life. I'm gonna apply this color with my Morphe M514 brush. I'm gonna start tapping this color in my crease, just building pigment. And I'm gonna slowly start blending this color out. Now I'm going to take this color called Cutie. I'm going to take this color on a Poppy Cosmetics brush. It's just a fluffy blending brush. I'm going to put this color Cutie on the edges of the Love of My Life and kind of smoke it up into my brow. And then once that's blended out, I'm going to go back in with Love of My Life just to kind of bring it back to life and blend it up a little bit further. Next, I'm going to grab this color called I'm going to apply this with my Morphe M507 brush, and I'm going to put this color on my brow bone and just blend that out together. Now I'm going to take a makeup wipe and I'm just going to do a little cut crease here. So I'm going to kind of carve out the whole area. Okay, and now I'm going to take some more of my Anastasia eye primer and I'm going to use my MAC Cosmetics 248 brush to kind of carve out everything. Now that I have my base down, I'm going to be using this color by MAC Cosmetics called Trompe l'Eau. It's from this collection with the clear cases. I forgot what it's called, but I think it's called Loud and Clear or something like that. But I'm going to be using this color just as a little base here. Now I'm going to go back in with this color called QT, and I'm going to put that kind of like right on top. Now I'm going to use ColourPop's liquid liner in the color Try Me, and I'm just going to do a little wing liner. Okay guys, so I did the wing liner off camera, but I'm going to try to do the other side on camera. So what I realized was that the liner was kind of taking off the product. So basically when I was like dragging this on my lid, I noticed that underneath the base and the shadow was lifting and just moving, and I feel like that can be normal when you're wetting at the base because it's just like it's supposed to stay dry. It's not supposed to be wet because then you're just going to activate the base and make it wet and it's just going to move around. So that's, I feel like, expectable, but I guess like since this is a liner, I just didn't think that that was going to happen. And honestly, I'm used to this liner that is a brush tip, so I'm not really used to felt tip liners, and I don't know if all of them do this, but it was kind of chaotic because I basically had to remove the liner because you could just see the texture of the leftover product lifting. I'm not sure if you guys are understanding where I'm coming from, but I'll show you on this side. But I basically took it off, redid it, and this is basically on my skin. There's nothing underneath it, no base, no nothing. This is basically on my skin because it just was not sitting right on top of this. So I basically had to do it like this instead. So all I did was basically just, you know, start doing my liner, and I realized that certain parts were light and certain parts were darker, and I realized that the darker parts were most likely my skin seeping through because it was basically dragging off the product. And guys, even if I just like dragged it softly, it's gonna take me so long to finish this, but also it's just not realistic to do it that way. A lot of the product does not come out as good as when you kind of like gently press it in. I don't know if you guys can tell, like this dark area is my skin and the light area is the product, and you can kind of tell the product is just like balling up as soon as it touches. I kind of just create the shape that I'm going for, and then I'm going to go back with my makeup wipe and remove it so that's just sitting on skin only. And this part doesn't have to be super perfect. I'm just trying to get rid of some of the product and create a shape so that when I go back with my makeup wipe, I can just kind of like follow that same shape. And now I'm going to do it again, basically. Now I'm going to go back in with the palette and take this color called My Boo, and I'm going to apply this with my finger. I'm going to kind of put this on the top part of my lid and just kind of stamp it with my finger. Now I'm going to take some gems from this brand. I got this on Amazon, and I'm just going to use like some pink gems. I have a couple of different pink gems here. To apply them, I'm going to be using the Makeup Shack eyelash glue. I'm just going to start in the front here and then place the gem right on top of the glue. I'm going to put one like up here, and then I'm going to place the lighter pink color up there. And I'm basically just going back and forth, light to dark with the gems. And I think I want to get some really, really tiny gems and stick them kind of like in between. So I'm going to use the clear ones, and I'm going to use the like smallest ones that it comes in. Okay guys, I'm back, and I'm going to go in with this palette again, and I'm going to take this brush by MAC Cosmetics, and it's their 263 brush. I'm going to go back in with this color called Love of My Life, and I'm just going to dip my brush in here, and I'm just going to kind of create another like little wing here, and I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. And then I'm just going to bring this down here. And now that I have that placed, I'm just going to take a Morphe M507 brush and put that color all throughout the bottom of my eye. And then I'm going to grab some of this color called QT, and I'm going to put this on that poppy brush that I used earlier and kind of help blend out this Love of My Life pink. And go back with Love of My Life just to blend it down a little bit further. I'm also going to take this color called Love, and I really wanted to use all the colors, plus it's like a 5-pan palette, so it shouldn't be too hard to use all of the colors, especially if it's the same color. And I'm going to just use my finger and kind of like lightly tap this on top, and wow, that's a really pretty shimmer. I did not expect it to look the way it looks. I kind of wish that I put this on top as well, but it's kind of too late for that. And I'm also going to take this color called My Boo again, and I'm going to put that on top with my finger as well. And finally, I'm going to put on this color called Ah, and I'm going to use the Alamar Cosmetics brush. This is their detailed diffuser brush. And I'm just going to put this in the inner corner of my eye. I'm also going to take ColourPop's Cream Gel Liner. This is in the color Good Reef. And I'm going to put this in my waterline. And now I'm going to do the same thing on this side, and then I'll come back with the finished look. Okay guys, I finished the other side, but I also realized that I forgot to show you a different product. So this is the ColourPop's Pink Heart Face Stamp. So it's like a little heart stamp. It's really cute. And I'm not sure where I want this, but I want to use it for sure. So I think maybe right here, maybe at the end. I think we're just going to put it here. Now I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I really love how it came out. Looks really cute for Valentine's Day. Pretty much liked the palette. I loved all the colors in this palette. Everything blended out great. I love the lashes. I actually have on the lashes with this collection. So these are their Falsies in the style Queenie. I think everything went great for the most part. I think the red one that I used for the liner, it did take off my eyeshadow, so that's kind of concerning, but I'm not really sure if that's going to be the case all the time. So yeah, and it's a felt tip, so for me personally, I like brush tip better. I like the stamp as well. The stamp is super duper cute. I wish they had like one more color, maybe like a red or something like that, but yeah, everything turned out great. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!